The Drifters. I met the Drifters in Hull, of all places. It was really glamorous. This is a song written about all those people that when you're young tell you, you know, you better watch out, you know, end up a wronging. You're going to waste your life if you keep on doing that and all of that. And you can look back and you can think, you know, you can look back on your life so far and think, you know, you've done all right or you've wasted most of it. I tend to sort of look back quite positive, really. I've wasted most of it. This is called Wasted. Here's a little story with a point at the end of it, all about a man with a voice in his head. Started off slow, pretty quiet to begin with, then he gathered up speed and got loud instead. By the time he understood, it was his conscience that was talking. It was saying only one word, and word began to spread. Over and over, the message kept coming. This is what the voice in the man's head said. He said, wasted, wasted. Ought to be a crime all the time that I wasted. Tell you what it did. I wasted my time. What could have been won't be mine. I'm part of Mother Nature's grand design. All that I need is a newspaper to read, tobacco and a coffee, and everything's fine. It's not a paper that I haven't read, not a coffee or a cigarette that I haven't tasted. But when I think about the time, I have to think about the time I must have wasted, wasted. Ought to be a crime all the time that I wasted. No, I never listened, I always knew better. They were right and I was wrong. They said I'd come unstuck if I wasn't careful. They had my number all along. There's nothing I can do about it. I knew I had it coming to. I faced it. Faced what? Confess. Nobody knows so little, so let's. It wasn't that I was lazy, I needed to think. Now my thinking days are over, I go for a drink. I got to really think. Well, I think I am learning a thorough good lesson. Boots on the other foot, I'm in disgrace. I found out the hard way, I'm changing my tune now, laughing on the other side of my face. There's nothing I can do about it. The time that I had, I wasted. And if there's still some time around, if the future's looking sad, I'm probably gonna waste it, waste it. I'm gonna think I'm having fun when all I will have done is wasted. It's a very common story and a lesson to be learned. The court's in session and it's never been adjourned. The judge is so quick he never made a wrong call. And of all the words he said, well, there's one that says it all, and that's wasted. Wasted. Ought to be a crime all the time that I wasted. 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 Ought to be a crime all the time that I had. Waste not, want not, somehow I got wasted.